This is Romo Dunze, and you're listening to the Ballsville podcast.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And now, your host of the Ballsville Game Podcast, Scott Fitzgerald.
No! Quarterbacks eating dirt! Pom-poms and short skirts! Here's the football!
All right. Love that intro, Sarah. You never disappoint. Welcome in, Ballsville gamers, to another episode of the Ballsville podcast. I'm your host, Scott Fitzgerald. You can find me at Run the Hurry Up on Sleeper. And this episode is brought to you by theballsvillegame.com, where our games combine fantasy football and poker, which create big payouts with great odds. I am back in the saddle, long overdue. It's been a long month, but it's been a good month. Went on a nice anniversary vacation with my wife, went on a cruise, had family coming in to Florida, lots of adult beverages, lots of sun, lots of swimming. So it was a really good time, but definitely ready to get back, and let's get it on. So I'm going to introduce you to my panel. Long overdue. He is my co-host. He goes by Bill's Mafia. He is Trader Clem. What is up, Trader Clem?
Not much, buddy. Good to have you back.
All righty. And out west, she crushes Justin Herbert. She is our producer. She is Sarah M21. What is up, Sarah?
It's so good to have you back, and it's nice to have my pretty boy right here next to me.
Tickle his ear a little bit. Wake him up over there.
Oh, you meant Justin. Oh, I'm sorry.
The other pretty boy.
And without further ado, he is our El Presidente, Alejandro Hernandez. Welcome in, Alex.
I'm going to get a sombrero one of these days for that intro.
Got you.
What's up, guys? Good to have you back, Scott.
Awesome. So, like I said, I'm not going to get too much into my trip. Just went on a cruise, family, stuff like that. But we have a huge show today, a lot going on. We got a couple games that we got going on today. One's going to be called Who Am I? One's going to be called What Did Scott Miss? We're going to draw for Anubis. We're going to talk a little bit about
a lot.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about where we're at in the Ballsville game. And also, like we always do, we give away freebies. So no, Ethan, it is not big game. This week it's going to be Scott. So go ahead and type Scott into the chat for a chance to win a $7 big game. So get that in there. So I'm going to go through the chat like I always do. Welcome in. Fran, what's up, Fran? Soul Sleeper. She's in. We got Tennessee Nick.
Had the He's So Vain song ready to queued up for that little everybody type in my name.
It's always nice to see Tennessee Nick. We got Ethan. Who else we got in here? Chiefs Life's in here. All right. SmackDown MGP. We got Jimmy. Welcome in, Jimmy. Charlie Ryan 13. Cheeky Hobson. There's TB 76. Todd Barber. What else? Who am I missing? Zoobs. What's up, Zoobs? What do we else?
Don't forget Staples Dude 2001. I don't think I know Staples Dude 2001.
No, don't know him. We got the Borg, Mr. Cyborg. What's up, Borg? I'm just scrolling through these.
Welcome
All
in,
right.
Staples.
So yeah, I want to welcome everybody in. I'm sure more will come strolling in, but yeah. So it's. I'm really glad to be back. Like I said, we've got a really big show coming today. So we're gonna get into a little intro. I'm going to call What Did I Miss When I Was Gone? So Alex put together a nice little slide here.
We don't need to go back over that stuff, Scott. Everything was fine. We were great.
Yeah. I actually sat down there and watched all the podcast. I like pretty much binge watch when everybody was like sleeping and drunk and I was still awake. So do we have that? Do we have an image? That image? You want to pop up, Alex?
I don't have the image for what Scott does.
The fat shaming image, Scott. Are we talking about?
No. The with the in the classroom.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm
asleep at the helm.
Yeah, I'm the
I know, huh? We were told. I got this, guys.
I'm the principal. I'm coming back.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, it's too big.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Oh,
Oh, that's what she said.
that's how it's,
Uh,
when he realized Scott's picture was going to be that way.
Oh, my God.
that's
Oh,
hilarious.
so good.
Oh God, no!
Stop
Scott's head is gone.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm gonna reload it. This is a
All right.
great start. I'm gonna reload it, and then
Oh,
we'll be
you
back
can
to it
just
right now.
skip mine. Mine's no, you can just skip my picture. God,
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so good.
AI
was
really doesn't like
Best
me.
upset you could have ever asked for.
See what I come back in the same thing.
You know, we don't just jump right back in line, dude.
I just want to let you
We
guys
had a whole
know-
month
I'm-
of screwing
I wanna let
around.
You listeners know that we prepped today for like 2 hours.
There it is. For like 2 hours. There he is.
So that's apparently that's I'm the principal coming back, and we're all going to detention.
Great start.
So,
He looks like the dude from Breaking Bad. It's so good.
so anyways, so all I got to say here is what in the wild world of sports was going on when I was gone. I want to apologize to the gamers for the horror show you guys had to witness the last month. And we are going to get into a segment called What Did I Miss? What Did Scott Miss? And we are going to talk about body shaming, because body shaming we do not tolerate on Ballsville. And there was a lot of body shaming that was talked about on here, which I do not like, because fat people of all shapes and sizes can play the game of football. And what I'm talking about is the picture I saw of Fat Debo. Sean, do we have that picture?
Yes, you know, Scott,
No,
it's coming up for some reason. I had it up there, but
I
somebody
deleted it
wasn't
Oh,
worthwhile. So
because
they got
fat
rid of it.
shaming
Another
is
fat
mean.
shaming scenario happening while we're talking about fat shaming, no less.
Yes.
So, fat man.
When I saw this particular body shaming slide, what made me really irritated was the look on Debo's face when everybody makes fun of him. So when they make fun of people that are very hefty, that's the look that you're going to get. So we do not do that here at Ballsville. And actually, there's a video of a former football player that is a little big. And actually, he did really good at his punt, pass, and kick competition. Roll the tape, Sean.
Pit competition dressed up in that Rams uniform there in the LA Coliseum. That's unbelievable, right? One more time, please. Please, at least one more. Clip, right? Yes, 22. It's a real clip. It looks like a real clip. It looks like me standing next to
So I just want to let you guys know, did you guys see the second kid that was next to him? He came up to his ass. That's how big Andy Reid was. So I was very disappointed.
Sean, you have your speaker on?
gotta
It's
flip it.
echoing.
Oh, yes. Hang on. How's
Yeah,
that?
you
Is that better?
gotta remember to flip that. Yeah. All right, we'll take care of that echo.
How's that? Is that better?
All right, that's better. So yeah, here at Ballsville,
Rolling.
nothing about body shaming. We do not like doing that. So that was something I was very upset at and troubled me when I saw that. So that's one strike. That is 1 day of detention for all three of you guys. So that's 1 day of detention. So you guys got 1 day of detention. So next, the next disturbing thing I saw.
Breaking Bad, guys. So great.
So the next disturbing thing I saw, really that is worth like 1 week of detention. And here at Ballsville, it's all about a family-friendly environment. And what I did not like to see was semi-X-rated talk when we talk about other people's genitalia. And Sarah, I am super disappointed in you. I am very upset at you. Sean, roll the tape.
So what about you, Sarah? Where are you at?
I 100% agree. I think Brian Thompson's the best guy on the board. I really like him. I like him more than I like JSN, even though I do like JSN. Ward and Penix, both kind of like, hey, maybe they're gonna do great, maybe they're
You
not.
just say Ward and Penis.
That's what I heard.
Ward,
Right?
Ward and
Ward and
Penix.
Penix. Oh,
Hey, let's get a little separation from those two names, if we
That
could,
was good.
on the next segment. I knew what you meant, though, Sarah.
Oh,
what you meant.
that was good. Oh my God, he's just telling us. I guess this trade didn't actually go through. It was just a question. But that's okay though, because it gave us this beautiful golden moment.
I agree with Sean. It's very even, but I would take the Brian Thomas song because I like him better than anyone else. Go on.
I think we just found the name of your autobiography, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for all your hard work. That was good. That was good.
Oh my God.
More Penis, a Sarah Chronicle.
Yeah. The Ward Phoenix.
Oh, that's so
They should make
awesome.
that an award.
Oh, that was so epic. I don't even care if this wasn't a real trade. That was so amazing.
It was worth it.
It was so worth it.
So yet again,
I'm embarrassed all over again.
yeah, we had to keep that from you, Sarah. So yet again, Sarah, we do not talk about trading penises around here. That's 1 week of detention for you.
Also, no war on penises. Okay.
No,
Got it.
That was a classic line, Shawnee. War
so that was that was very disturbing. So so now for our third segment of What Did Scott Miss? When the podcast comes on, I don't mind if people kick back with a nice tasty beverage and enjoy the podcast. And we're all adults here. We should know when too much is too much. And there was a lot of alcoholism that was going on around here when I was gone. And I'm not really a heavy drinker. So when I see people get super intoxicated while they're on the show, it's very disturbing. So there's a few videos here I want to show, and these videos are worth about a month of detention. So go ahead and roll the tape there, Sean.
You like the Warren Phoenix?
Yeah, right. Sarah, you're
so
gonna wear
great.
that one for a while.
That's like that's a great choice of words, Jimbo. Oh man, Ray, where you at, brother? I think we lost Ray. I think Sarah scared him away.
I'm here. And I'm in great peak form. Let me tell you. I'm going to have to disagree with you guys. I'm going with the James Cook, JSN, and Michael Penix side.
So you mean you're agreeing with Jimbo?
I'm agreeing with Jimbo.
Again?
We're back
Ray,
on
get
track.
back on that train, Ray. Get back on that train.
We unhitched again.
He just wanted to try to Lumberg us.
And we
That's all
hitched
it was.
back
He
up.
wanted to disagree with the Lumberg. That's
Well,
all.
let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why. James Cook is already solidified number one running back there. David Montgomery's going to be sharing some time, right? And he's also getting older. So Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have that backfield regardless. JSN, I think, is in a way better position than Brian Thomas, with the fact of you got Trevor Lawrence throwing to Brian Thomas. Not to mention, you also have that new guy that came in. What's his name? Travis Hunter? I think that's his name. Yeah, he came in. JSN, he's the only one there. They got rid of Tyler Lockett. They got rid of DK Metcalf. He's the only one there. Michael Penix, with the only 3 games that he had with Drake London, and I got that from you, Sean. Drake London is going to be the guy you want to look out for this year. I'm going to tell you that right now. Drake London is going to be a very surprising factor, and I know you're turning red because you know it's true. You know it's true. I learned from you last year. I was like, oh, Drake London is nothing, and Drake London is the shit. And with the 3 games that we saw with Michael Penix, he's going to kill it. So I'm going with Sleeper Team 1.
Oh, I love it.
Sleeper Team 1, baby. Let's go.
So that was our good old friend Ray there that loves the Coors Light and was just rambling on. So yeah, Ray's in detention for a good month, but actually we have somebody that deserves more than just a month because he did this in 2 separate occasions, and this person deserves a couple months of detention. He may be just expelled, but no, not that, Sean. It's your video.
Uh-oh. No.
Bum, bum, bum. I don't have that soundbite on here yet.
Yeah, there you go.
You're ready, Scott. I'm ready.
All right, roll it. Roll the tape.
Next round.
There we go. So, in a 12-team redraft format like our triathlon drafts, what is the best position to be in for that draft? No third round reversal, snake draft. What's the best draft spot and why?
12 hole, baby. Give me the turn. Give me the ass end of the draft, baby. I want that fucking part of the totem pole that's not even painted, that you stick in the ground to keep that shit standing up. That's what I want.
Look, if you're in the 12 spot, who are you hoping falls to you, and who are you reaching for that second pick? Who are you taking?
You think it's a reach at pick 13?
Well, if you're 13, I mean, there's only so many players that are going to be in that available to you, you know, and you're going to have to call your shot for the round. So,
I mean, a lot of times in triathlon, a guy like Patrick Mahomes has been sitting there. I'm taking him all day. I mean, you know, usually the guy who I pick in 13 is the guy I would have normally picked in 12, and I just wait till 13 because I like to say I took him in the second round. But, you know, either way, like whichever one of the two I'm taking that is considered my lower level guy in my mind, you know, he's usually a guy like a Patrick Mahomes. You know, I really like him a lot. Ashton Janty has seemed to be falling into that area a lot. I'm okay with that guy. I know, right? That's a spicy take. So, you know, I'm definitely I'm happy with that turn, man. That's where I want to be. I want to live on that corner.
Okay, Connor.
That's a good choice. I'm gonna go with spot.
You're not supposed to say it's a good choice. You're supposed to say I'm an idiot because yours is way better than mine.
The audience already tells you that. I don't want to make you hurt yourself.
Connor's playing Hug 'em Robots.
Hug 'em Robots.
So, gotta love that one. Sean, do you have another video queued up of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's keep on.
Now this one you guys got to listen closely because there's a little slurring in this video.
I'm gonna go T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I think that's the easy answer. I think Joe Burrow their defense, they're going to have to keep up with points. Sean's probably going to go Shakir and Coleman or some random Bills guys. But, yeah, I'm going to go Chase and Higgins.
Chase and Higgins, come on, my friend. It's all about the guys down there in L.A. and the nice sunny L.A., baby. Devontae Adams and Puka Nakua. The two of them are going to destroy everybody. I'm telling you, 5 touchdowns more than the closest duo next to him. Puka Nakua, Devontae Adams, top scoring duo, wide receiving, touchdown scoring duo, wide receivers in the NFL. Write it down, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Sean wins first match. Slide it down. Let's go. Move forward. Let's go. Move on. Round 2.
Oh, my God.
LA.
So,
LA.
So what you have to hear in this video is when Sean, and when you know somebody's had a little too much, is when he goes, they will destroy everybody. So that video, when I heard that, it reminded me of another video that was on Monday Night Football from a ex-Jet great. Go ahead and roll it.
All right, here we go.
People that want to draw the comparison between one of the all-time great Jet quarterbacks, Joe Namath, and Chad Pennington. What impresses you about Chad?
I believe everything that anyone else has watched Chad play impresses me. The same thing impresses them. He's a quality, classy quarterback that has a touch on the football. He's not a thrower, he's a passer. His mind is ahead of what the defense is, and if the Jets can support him, they will win the championship.
Oh my God. His mind is ahead. So that reminds
I've seen
me
that
of
clip.
one
Okay,
shot.
computer sound, Sean. It's echoing again.
Less about the team struggling. What we know is we can improve. Chad Pennington, our quarterback, missed the first part of the season, and we struggled. We're looking to next season. We're looking to make a noise now, and I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe. Huge compliment.
You know what?
Joe Namath, part of the four-decade team. We'll see these guys at halftime.
Oh no, Joe.
Joe's just a happy guy.
Is he?
Just a happy guy.
Oh, boy, is he happy.
Oh my
I
God.
can't wait for football.
Oh boy, is he happy. So, all right, we got the echo, Sean.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry
It
about the
takes me a
echo,
second to
guys.
click one to the other. so.
Yeah, we had the only way we could get the YouTube videos on is we had to like manipulate a few things with sound. So that's why there's a little bit of an echo. But that should be gone now.
Copyright infringement.
So yeah, so when I was gone, when the cat is gone, the mice will play.
I don't know what to talk about. It's a pretty summer situation for me.
And so yeah, I didn't expect that. So a lot of you guys are going to be in detention for a while. So I hope you guys like that little segment of what's in.
I like how he said that looks like the principal from Back to the Future. It's like your
I just look like a stray cartoon character. Oh my God.
But all jokes aside, though, I want to thank everybody that was able to come on and contribute when I was gone. I know Chris, sorry for cussing, was on. Jimmy Jimbo's Bimbo was on. I saw Cyborg's was on. So and anyone else I missed, even Ray. So I really appreciate everyone filling in. It was a good time, and I really liked the game themes. The game themes were really cool, and so we decided to incorporate some more game themes, maybe going forward for you guys because they're a lot of fun. And so before we get into our second game, we're going to talk a little bit about some NFL stuff that'll impact our fantasy drafts actually going on right now, and actually a draft I was in, it kind of affected the draft too, and that's one Quinshon Judkins, who is not signed yet, and I think it's a bad play for the woman that actually turned him in because she should have waited till he signed his contract. So I don't know what's going to happen now, but he's off my board.
He probably has so much NIL money anyways. Who cares, right?
Yeah, he's off my board. Even though it's looking like it's going to be just a misdemeanor, he's not going to serve any jail time. The NFL is going to step in. They're going to make an example like they always do, and we're probably looking at a 6-game suspension for a rookie. That just catapults Dylan Sampson, Jerome Ford up the draft board. So I'm going to go to Sean. Sean, what is the news on Judkins? What does that do with you? Obviously, in Dynasty, it really doesn't do anything. But for redraft, is he off your board? Is he just moved down your board? Are you still taking him? What are you doing?
I still don't mind taking him if he falls to the right round. Obviously, I'm not going to take him at a premium price anymore like we were before. But I don't know 100% that they're going to act that fast about it. Being that it's a misdemeanor, it actually maybe does mean that they'll get to it before the end of the season. But I'm not 100% that it's going to be at the beginning of the season. So it could potentially be one of those suspensions that hits like somewhere around midseason or so, which, it's worse than beginning of the season. I'd much rather have him just lose games if he's going to do it early in the year. So it's definitely scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm scared of it, but I wouldn't say that he's off my board for sure. As a premium, if he's dropping down, say where you could get him as like your RB4, then I wouldn't mind taking him as my RB4 and then just like, targeting Samson maybe just a couple of rounds earlier, a round earlier than I would have because I didn't have him, so that's kind of how I probably approach it. I still think he's a player worth having because they have nobody else, within him and Samson. Those are literally the only two guys. So they're not going to sit him just because of this. Whatever he has to miss, he'll miss, but he'll play the rest of the season.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to Alex next because I noticed in our last triathlon league, I think the news hit when we were like in the 6th round, and he was usually going in the 7th, and he got past me, So I let him go, and I'm thinking to myself, man, if he comes back to me in like maybe the 9th, maybe I'll jump on him just for, like Sean said, maybe like a 4th. And Alex beat me to it and took him. So Alex, was that your whole plan? Was, hey, if he gets in the 9th round, I'm taking him?
No, well, yeah, he dropped all the way down there, and you're just staring at him at the draft board, and if he's going to take up a roster spot, which is unfortunate for the triathlon game. I think in the best ball game, it's a little easier to roster him, but that the value was there, even if he does serve a 6-game suspension. When he comes back, he's going to help me during those guillotine weeks. So, as big a mess as Cleveland is. There's still going to be opportunity there, and when he comes back, I think he'll be able to take that opportunity and run with it. If they give him a contract, who knows what they're going to do now.
Yeah, I mean, he put himself in a really bad position, and so Sarah, in a redraft, if he misses 6 games, I mean, that's like over a quarter of your season. I mean, it's for a guy that's sitting on your bench, especially if we have shallow rosters like we do in the triathlon. I mean, how can you hold this guy on your bench? I mean, are you in or are you out?
I mean, I rarely ever take rookie running backs in redrafts at all, because to me, it's just like, unless you're like the top guy or Genty or, back in the day, Brees Hall, whatever, like I'm not taking rookie running backs because I'm always assuming that guys like Ford or, Jalen Warren are going to start off as the starter and, kind of get that ball rolling. And maybe that rookie's going to step up. Maybe he's not, but I'm usually not picking a lot of rookies anyway. So I don't have any shares of Judkins, except for in like dynasties, of course.
That was my first share of them. Period.
Really? Oh man, worst timing. But yeah, in the triathlon it sucks even more, right? Because we have less roster spots. I'm not taking almost any rookies in the triathlon unless it's like the one of the top 5 in the draft or whatever. So
well, I mean,
so for me, I'm not too worried. Actually, I have a lot of shares of Ford because I just as like my 4th or 5th running back, of course, just because I assume like, hey, he could be a good backup, or maybe he's going to step up and do more than what everybody's assuming. I just don't.
What are you doing with Ford now? You're holding him?
I mean, I still think Samson's going to get his share in there. Obviously, Judkins is going to come back eventually and probably start taking away. I'm not picking him as like my 2 or 3 or anything like that, but I mean, definitely taking him a couple rounds earlier if there's no one else available. I've noticed in our Ballsville leagues that running backs are going pretty quick lately.
So, Sean, let me ask you, because one of the things that I was looking at doing was taking Jerome Ford and going fishing to the Judkins owner and seeing if I can't fish a second out of him, even if I have to give up a third, Ford and a third to upgrade to a second for 2026. What do you think of a trade like that?
I mean, I think it's great if you can get somebody to give him to you for a 2026 second. I mean, I think he's still going to be the starting running back in Cleveland. They drafted him for, so.
No, not Judkins. I'm talking about taking like a Ford or Samson and going and shopping them. What would you be looking to get for one of them?
Oh, well,
to the Judkins owner.
I think a second is rich. I mean, I think you might be able to throw like a Dylan Sampson and a third to get the second. That might work.
That's what I'm thinking. I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to get too much more though, because I just don't. I mean, what's he going for right now in rookie drafts? He jumped up to maybe the high 3rd, late 2nd, depending on 10 or 12 team leagues.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's really that, big of a deal when it comes to the dynasty factor, because you're talking down the road, like Scott said, misdemeanor, max 6 games. And that's max. I think it's going to be probably closer to 4, maybe 2.
Yeah. It's and there still hasn't. I mean, some stuff has come out. So there's going to be more stuff that comes out. I mean, obviously we hope there's no video. I mean, I don't know where this took place. If it took place in the bar or.
Actually, I do hope there is video, so that way whoever is like in the wrong the most, is going to be able to be held accountable. Because a lot of times without video, they get away with a lot more than they should.
Right, but I mean, the Browns are actually now they really don't have to pay this guy like a big contract, really. I mean, if they're worried about the legal system, and I know Jimmy wrote on here that the legal system sometimes could take 3 years. Well, they don't have 3 years for this guy. They got to give him a contract now. and it you know, the contract that they're going to give him. Be interesting to see what they're going to offer him, because they have all the leverage. You know, he does it.
Talk about the bad time to hold out, huh? Like everybody else except for him is like signed around him, and he just is still sitting there trying to hold out for the last little extra, and then he goes and does this.
Oh, and Dylan Sampson is a very good back. I mean, I watched him in Tennessee. I mean, he was very good. He's more.
I mean, I was already taking him because his draft stock was so good. You know, I was already on the Dylan Sampson train prior to all this. Now that he's moved up, though, it's like hard to get him because people are snagging him too early for me. But I got him in quite that drafted, you know, before all this.
He's going like 3 rounds ahead of Ford, and they had already announced that Ford was going to be the starter to start the season. So we know Ford's first in the pecking order.
People go crazy over these rookie running backs in redrafts. Well, it's wild. It's wild.
That's the trick right now, is that you got to react to the news, you know, especially in leagues like ours where players are buried, you know, their values like nil if they're on the waiver wire. You know, something like this happens and you might find a Jerome Ford somewhere. But yeah, you got to act but not overreact, right?
Right. So, I mean, if you've already drafted your redraft, I mean, best ball's fine, but if you've already drafted him in redraft, hopefully he didn't go 0 RB and he was like your RB1 or RB2. I mean, that would.
Well, if you did, then you better have had enough smarts to get in there and get Sampson too.
Yeah, or at least get Ford. I mean, Ford.
Right.
Yeah, at least get Ford. But
and if you're a Cleveland fan, we apologize. We feel bad for you.
Are you kidding me?
It's rough.
You think this is nothing for them, bro. That's like Rocky getting hit with a jab. You know, like he's like, hey, you see what my face looks like after these last 5 rounds? Like, you think I give a crap about that one little jab that I just took? Come on.
And on the other hand, it's your fault for being a Cleveland fan. So.
Dude, they legit. Like, I feel for them. I do, but. I mean, they had Deshaun Watson. They had the whole like Derek Anderson fiasco. Like let me like, you know, make it look like you actually got something and then pull the rug. You know, like they've had one thing after another happen to that franchise. Like I feel for them. I really do. I mean, Baker couldn't even survive there, and now everybody talks about Baker as a top 5 guy. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that poor Cleveland fan base, man, they've been downtrodden and just power through it. Champion.
I remember, you guys remember a video of some boy in Cleveland. He got pulled over by the cops because he was running down the street screaming, and they caught up with him and they found out what he was screaming. He was screaming, "They signed OBJ, they signed OBJ," because he was so excited, and OBJ just crapped the bed there.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Like you've got one guy after another that has just like not performed to the level that they should have in that uniform. It's terrible, man. It really is. Like I know, because I know what it felt like when Buffalo was in that same type of situation between, you know, Kelly and Allen, and it was just like it was literally the same thing going on and on and on. And you're like, dude, what's it gonna take? Like I don't think it's even possible at this point. You know, like, it feels so hard to even see a light at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah. Well, we'll go.
Sanders will save it.
We'll go from one stupid running back to another stupid running back. It's one Najee Harris who decided, I guess, to stick a sparkler in his eye or have something blow up in his eye. But he's now not. At least he didn't blow his fingers off. So now he's going to miss training camp. And now that just shoots Omarion Hampton up the draft board. I was actually able to get him in a few spots earlier, but now he's just. I'm not paying for what he's going for now. So I'm going to go to our Chargers expert, and Sarah. And Sarah, what does this news do to you if you're a Najee Harris owner, or you if you're an Omarion Hampton owner, or you're in a draft? Obviously, as Najee moved down a few pegs, and you just said you don't draft rookie running backs, but Omarion's looking pretty nice right now.
Look, Scott, first of all, I just want to say I don't agree with intelligence shaming, calling Najee stupid.
Yeah, right? How do you come back here talking bad about fat shaming, all the fat shaming we did, and then come in here and start talking down about people and their mental capacity?
But anyway.
Dude, he couldn't help it, all right? A firework blew up in his face.
It definitely brings to light the type of people, you know, people are when they're doing stupid stuff like that, for sure. But I don't think it makes a damn of a difference, y'all. He's going to be perfectly fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to be the starter. He's going to share same with with Hampton than he was before. I don't think it makes a damn difference to me personally. And I just Ethan. It doesn't make a difference at all to me. I think that Najee is still going to be fine. He's still going to come out starting the way he would have before this. And I think that he starts as a starter and Hampton comes in and probably still be 50.
I got to disagree with you there because
everybody disagrees with me. It's Sarah's unpopular opinions.
Well, yeah, because this isn't. It's not like Najee is.
I like how Sarah gets like mad before anybody even replies to her. Like her tone goes to like, "Go ahead, say something" before she's even done.
Did I? You'll have to go back on that because I didn't feel angry. I think actually, if Sean, are you projecting?
Actually, if I think it's a disservice if Najee gets in there because if he hurt his left eye and they do a lot of
he'd be on TLC.
They do a lot of right sweeps. He's probably not gonna. It's probably gonna be pretty rough for him. You know, just like if he had an eye patch on his right eye and they did left sweeps, he'd probably have a hard time there. So,
he's gonna be fine, you guys. He's fine.
What about
but
official.
Go ahead, Alex.
They're putting a sparkler on the Madden cover for 2026.
So the thing is it's not like this is Najee's team to begin with. You know, he's new to the team too. So if he's not going to be there for training camp and they said he's going to start on the PUP list, right, because of the injury. So obviously it's something severe enough.
When did they switch him to the
he's
PUP
getting
list?
a pub sub for losing his bet.
No, he's going to start training on the not the PUP.
They said he should be
the
fine.
NFI.
He should be
NFI
fine.
list. So. I also heard that he'll be there for the start of the season, but you know he's still got to be around and build that rapport with the team.
It's true. It's true.
He's not an established back for the Chargers, you know, and Marion Hampton is hella talented, right? So
Absolutely.
I'm optimistic for the rookie. I think if you were looking at a 70-30 split to begin with, now you're looking at like more of a 60-40 split, if anything.
With Najee being 60?
Yeah, I still think Najee will be because they paid him. They paid him, so he's going to get the work. They got him
for a reason. And the Chargers don't play their rookie running backs like
that.
They just
but
don't.
You know what
they
it's like?
Have.
Something like this and not being around for training camp because of something like that, like you're taking a little length out of the leash, right? So, you know, if he's not performing and Hampton is, it's more likely Hampton's
on paper, I get that theory. Absolutely. I just the way the Chargers operate, I don't know. I just don't see it making that big of a difference.
What about you, Sean? What's your take on this fiasco?
It's merely a flesh wound, as Cheeky Hobson would say.
It's merely a
well, it's severe enough to put him on the NFI list.
I don't think it's anything. I think people are much doing about nothing here. It's going to be done before the season starts. I don't think it's going to change how they play them at all. I think it's going to be just like standard, like go forward the way we already planned.
Yeah,
I think it will. I think it's going to have a minimal impact, sure, but it will have some impact because Hampton's going to be out there getting the reps, building that chemistry. They're going to see what they have. This is a team that used to highlight Austin Eckler, so they want that pass catcher. They want somebody out the backfield that can be ambiguous. Am I going to run? Am I going to pass? You know, if he's building that rapport with the team, I think his pathway is paved.
Nothing to do with Eckler.
It's going to be his team at some point.
This is like the Baltimore Ravens style running game that's coming in here, not a pass happy style running game.
Well, Jim Harbaugh. I mean, I've watched as much Jim Harbaugh as anybody here in Michigan, and he likes to rotate his backs, so he's not going to run one guy into the ground. Even when Blake Corum and championship run, they always brought in somebody at goal line or somebody. So I mean, at worst, I think when we talk about this again, like week 8 or 9, I think it's going to be Omarion Hampton between the 20s and Najee, you know, for the tough yards goal line. He's going to split it up. You know, maybe do some kind of hot hand thing, but they're going to be a run first offense.
Omarion Hampton will be Justice Hill.
Like, I beg to differ. I think there's a world where Hampton finishes above Najee.
Yeah.
I mean, if he comes out and he kicks ass, absolutely. But I don't think he's going to start out as anything more than the Justice Hill role until he starts to prove.
We know what it's like. You know, you're the veteran. You get the first shot. You know, but situations like this shorten the leash. And at some point, when Hampton's outperforming Najee in various aspects of the game, I mean, let's stop a smart coach.
Najee. I mean, we're dogging on Najee here, but Najee's a high-end, quality back. We just don't really have a great situation.
His best ability is durability.
Yep.
I don't know. I think Najee might surprise us behind a much better O-line than he's ever played.
Yeah, he gets 1,000-yard seasons pretty regularly, so I'm not really worried. I think Najee's solid.
He's playing good.
I have a lot of Najee. I'm not dogging Najee.
Hey, and he's going at a great spot right now in drafts. So
I mean, I got quite.
If he drops, I'm going to keep taking him.
If he's dropping. I mean, I'll take the discount. I mean, I was already taking him at the discount he was at, but now he's really going to be.
The price for Najee versus Hampton is drastically.
In redrafts too. I know it's awesome. I love it. I love it.
It's too rich now.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't have a lot of Hampton because of his price, but I do have a league where I went RB light, and I chose one RB, and it was Chase Brown, and ended up with Brown, Genty, and Hampton. So if maybe I'm a little bit biased.
Hampton and behind Chase Brown.
What's that?
You said you got Genty and Hampton?
Yes. Yeah, I traded for the 1-2 and I had 1-1.
Off the board for you?
No, this is our dynasty startup, so we had a separate rookie draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense then, because I was super confused when you said that. It's like, wait a minute, Janty fell past Chase Brown in a draft? What the hell were you drafting?
No, yeah.
You drafting with a bunch of blind people or something? What is going on here?
It was with my kids. No.
That's messed up, dude. You try to tell your kids to draft all the bad players so you can get your players.
It's like, trust me, this Terrace Ferguson guy is going to dominate.
All right, and next thing I want to run by real quick is I love clothes. I'm a big clothes guy. I like to look sharp. I figure if you look good, you play good. And has anybody seen those new Chargers uniforms? I mean, they are just so badass. Chargers have the best.
Try to get a picture. I didn't even know.
They're going back to the old Tomlinson jerseys for an alternative, which are sweet. They're coming out with the powder blue pants with the white.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
all yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, all 5 of their uniforms are by far the best. So
fucking sexy.
Kudos to the designer who designed those sweet threads. But I'll be eager to see what they're rolling out every Sunday or every game day. But
that's why my boy's smiling up here. That's why he's smiling.
I'm
looking at those jerseys right now.
I don't see much of a difference between these guys.
The yellow ones are very different.
They got the all yellow, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The white helmet. They got the white jersey with the powder blue pants, which are really badass. And then they got the navy, the all navy Tomlinson with the navy
not
helmet.
That new. Yeah, the navy helmet's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
it's
navy.
Usually with the white helmet.
So yeah, pretty badass uniforms. So gotta love those.
I love all the powder blues.
Yeah, for sure. So all right, well that wraps up a little bit of NFL talk. Just before we get into our next segment, I want to reiterate, please like and subscribe to our podcast. Let's try to get those numbers up. Please go to the ballsvillegame.com for all your gaming needs. Alex does a tremendous job working on the website, keeping it up to date, making it look fresh all the time. So definitely get in there. Like I said, looks really good, and all we want to do here is grow, and we love your guys' support. I want to give a shout out to some players that I think have done a tremendous job helping us out. Jimbo's Bimbos been doing a tremendous job helping out with with recruiting, helping out with the big game, answering questions. Also, I want to give a shout out to DGen Ethan, who's been doing a good job recruiting, helping out, and then last but not least, this guy's been tremendous for us. We'd love for him to have a bigger role in Ballsville. Hopefully he'll be interested, but sorry for cussing. Chris has just been tremendous. I mean, he's always been on, always helping out people, answering questions, really helping us out a lot. So and that goes for everybody. Anybody that wants to take on maybe a little bit more of a role on Ballsville, we're always welcoming you guys in, because it is hard for us to do a lot of stuff. We have lives too, so it's any kind of help.
Hard for us to do stuff.
Anything, any extra people would really help. It's hard for us to do stuff. So, anyway, so I just want to give a shout out to you guys for sure. So, all right, let's get into the next part of the show. And this is a game show called Who Am I? And
Oh yeah, we get to play it.
Alex has spearheaded this one, so go ahead, Alex, run with it.
And now, for the first time, the Ballsville game presents Who Am I? That's right, it's a new game show hosted by your El Presidente, Alex Hernandez.
There you go.
Hey.
I am proud of you for hitting that R, Sarah. That was impressive.
Let's try too.
Pretty good.
Okay, guys, what's up? So this is our little game. It's called Who Am I? We're going to go through, let's do 7 players. There's 3 of you contestants. If we happen to tie, I have a tiebreaker. If we have a winner after 7 questions, then I'm going to show it anyway because I love the imagery. I have 2 jobs, but I still made time to put this game together because I thought it was going to be real fun. And here we go. So we're going to play Who Am I? Well, we can't use that one now because I just gave it away.
It's easy.
It's okay. I made like 10 of these total, so we're good to go.
It almost looked like fat.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Don't say.
So these are we're gonna give you 3 clues. They're gonna get progressively easier. So the first one's gonna be the hardest. You get 1 guess per clue. You can say it as soon as you want. We're gonna let the audience be the judge of any kind of tiebreakers. If you both say it at the same time, they'll tell us who's first. We need someone to keep score. Anybody have a pen? Go ahead and keep score. I'll be occupied reading this stuff. So,
all right, I'll keep score.
Okay.
Number 1,
cheat.
The hard fact. As a rookie in 2017, I led the NFL in rushing yards with 1,327. I added 455 receiving yards and scored 13 total touchdowns for this AFC West team.
2013?
2017.
Oh, 2017 AFC West team. Oh,
Larry Johnson?
Wrong.
No.
Should we have a timer? 3, 2, 1.
I don't even have a guess for that.
No clue. No clue.
Okay, number 2. In 2019, I served an 8-game suspension, but still managed to post over 450 total yards with 3 touchdowns in just 8 games with the Browns, primarily as a pass-catching compliment.
Suspension. Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
Nice.
That is. There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
And the third clue was I made my NFL return to the Kansas City Chiefs in 2024, where I first exploded onto the scene 7 years earlier. So Kareem Hunt's our first one. Scott gets a point there.
Oh, I didn't know that he did that as a rookie. That's awesome.
Once I heard suspension.
Oh yeah, he was pretty badass at his first
He's still
year
kind of
and a half
badass out there with his cane.
Okay, player number 2.
Back to wearing that same uniform.
I know, right? I went undrafted in 2022 despite leading Georgia Tech in rushing for multiple seasons and earning a reputation as a downhill bruiser. Led Georgia Tech in rushing multiple seasons, went undrafted in 2022.
Oh, man. Georgia.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know. Nick
Jones.
1,
0.
No.
I can't remember.
Number 2. In the big game draft boards, I'm usually drafted in the double-digit rounds and have become one of Westlex's go-to running backs as soon as, like, right after Travis Etienne gets picked.
Tank Bigsby.
Tank Bigsby.
What? He wasn't undrafted.
Nashul Tootin.
Nope.
No.
Sarah, any guesses? 3.
No, not at all.
2, 1. Okay, here we go. With opportunity ahead of me, I still find myself stuck behind an aging veteran on an unproven depth chart in Minnesota.
Oh,
Jordan Mason.
Oh, We need the
I
audience.
think comments got it. They said it before
Who said
me.
it first? Who said it first?
Yeah.
Scott? Okay, Scott gets the point.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, okay. Even though I did. but
Jordan
that's
Mason.
fine. I just read,
He's all angry back there.
He's angry.
I don't care. I just read the comments. That's all.
You can't read the comment.
Okay,
Yeah,
Scott's got 2 points.
I'm not looking at this at my screen over here with all the comments.
Oh man. Yeah, let's not look at the comments. Okay,
Yeah,
if you're in the chat,
In the comment, don't
It's
put
like-
the answer down.
please say you know or something. Okay, next person, number 1. This future NFL Hall of Famer set a national high school record with 4,261 rushing yards and 55 touchdowns in a single season at Ewell High School in Florida.
Bijan Robinson.
What year?
Wrong. I don't have the year.
Okay.
Danny Tomlinson.
Sorry how old this person is.
Trent
But he has a
Richardson.
national high school record with
Junior Gibbs.
4,200.
Brees Hall.
Nope.
Saquon Barkley.
2, 1.
Good job.
You can't just keep guessing. You already. Okay.
Yes.
Number 2. In 2024, this running back was the first at his position to sign with the new team during free agency, sparking early offseason headlines. The first running back to sign with the new team in 2024.
Dobbins.
5. No. 4.
Fremont.
3. No. 2. Scott?
Aaron Jones.
1. No. This bruising running back is feared for his legendary stiff arm and once led.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry.
Sean, you got that one right? That was Shawnee?
I didn't even read the comments for it either.
There you go. Look at my beautiful image.
Yeah. King.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should have
So,
known, man. Oh, that meant
2 for Scott.
It was probably the size of a
2-1.
30-year-old.
2 for me, 1 for
Dude,
Sean.
55 touchdowns in a
Sarah's
high
at
school.
0. I got no clue on these. These are tough for me.
Okay, so here we go. Next one. I was a second-round pick out of Ole Miss in 2019, despite a jaw-dropping combine that included a 4.3 40-yard dash at 6'4", 228 pounds.
2019.
Yes, 6 years ago.
DK Metcalf.
What was that?
DK Metcalf.
Oh, dang! Shawnee got it. Bam!
Damn
You
it.
too. You guys got you too.
I thought for sure it was AJ Brown.
No, that was a good job,
That
Shawnee.
was his teammate.
I was posted over 1,000 receiving yards 3 separate seasons, scored 6 or more touchdowns every year of my career so far. Might be the most famous for chasing down Buda Baker on a 90-yard dash. Man, that was sweet.
2-2.
2-2.
I'm just here for watching her at this one.
Moral support.
She needs the charger.
I know. I just don't like the college. No.
I was a star at TCU where I led my team to the 2022 National Championship game and earned first team All Big 12 honors before declaring for the NFL draft.
Duggan.
Quentin Johnson.
No. Wow, Quentin Johnson, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
You know why?
DJ.
Because the reason why I say that is because he roasted Michigan in the semis, and I was so pissed. They let him run all over the freaking field.
Wow, good job. Yeah, this is there's going to be a clue in there about his draft capital too.
Well, you don't get to say it.
Yeah, okay. Moving on. We're going to save it. What are we at? 3-2, Scott?
3-2.
Yep, 3-2, Scott.
Okay, here we go. Number 1. I began my college career at Arizona State before transferring to Florida, where I became known for my flashy one-handed catches and route running precision.
Devontae Smith.
Smith, no. What did you say?
Percy? Harvin?
No.
What year was that? Did you say a year?
Oh, yeah,
No, but it's recent.
It's a Florida guy.
Any guesses? 3.
Did you say your yet or no?
No year.
Okay, no, I don't know then.
Okay, number 2. I'm one of the last remaining healthy receivers on my team. Although I'm nursing a minor injury myself, I am set up for heavy targets thanks to one of the easiest wide receiver schedules in 2025.
Oh.
Tyreek Hill.
4. No.
Jalen Waddle.
Pearsall?
2. Ricky Pearsall. Sarah gets one.
Oh, Sarah.
Dude, good
got
job.
My
Sarah.
rookie season got off to a bang, literally, when I was shot during a botched robbery.
Yeah, good job, Sarah.
Oh, for
Okay,
heaven's sakes.
I'm just glad.
What's our score?
I don't know
It's,
anything
I
about
got
the
3-2-1.
college
Sean's
stats.
got
That's
2.
why I'm dying.
Sarah's 1.
Okay,
Yeah, I
we're
don't know
just gonna
college stats for shit.
we're just gonna finish these off and see where we stand because they're going pretty fast. All right. Number 1. I came out of Notre Dame and was drafted in the 5th round of the 2022 NFL draft by a team in the NFC West. As a rookie, I appeared in 10 games, rushed
Kyron
for
Williams.
100. Damn.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that was impressive.
Hey, Scott's probably the most
only one here that
knowledgeable.
watches college football.
He's the most knowledgeable in college football. These are all college football questions.
I know Scott's the only one that
They're
watches
not
college
old.
football,
They're
so it's easy for
2020.
him.
It's
No.
like 5 years.
He hears the college name, he instantly narrows
Yeah,
it to
but
like,
mentioning what college they went to, that's already like if you didn't know that, then you're already out on that question.
yeah, Scott literally like, okay, 3 people, these 3. Which one of the 3 is it? Like he does like right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm starting with question number 2, and then I'll go to question number 1.
Okay, I like
I'm
that
getting
better.
it with the hardest questions too.
I know. It's,
What would you say to college?
Football watcher.
That's hard at all.
It's not hard
That's
for you.
like that's like asking on that. Remember that game where like the windows and you were trying to guess the person that they had, and you'd be like blonde hair, but you'd always say like, are they white? And if they say no, you could throw away like 3/4 of the fucking people that you have to guess from. It's like the same exact thing.
All right.
okay,
Start with question 2.
here we go. Out of the
So you're
NFC
afraid that
South,
there's competition now?
out of the NFC South, I've posted back-to-back seasons of over 1,000 receiving yards to start my NFL career, and I ranked top 10 in air yards both years.
Mike Williams or Evans? Mike Evans?
No.
Bijan Robinson?
4? No.
Air yard.
Did you
2?
say school?
Yeah, he's the best.
You didn't
1.
say school. No.
No, because it's question 2. 1. Okay, here goes number 1.
Oh god.
I was the all-time touchdown reception leader at Ohio State, finishing my career with 35
Yes,
receiving touchdowns, despite never being the biggest name in my class.
Jalen Waddle,
Madison?
No.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas Jr.
Just saying.
Oh wait, that's an LSU guy.
I don't even know.
Okay, here we go. Number 3.
Garrett
This is
Wilson.
the easy one.
It's Chris Olave.
It's Chris Olave, but you said like 500 things. You get half a point, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're not supposed to.
Hey, you gave me the college. I just yell out the college, baby. Like
I'm one of the biggest droppers in ADP over the last 2 seasons, mostly due to concussion concerns and quarterback instability. My quarterback retired this offseason.
Damn,
That was the easy one.
That would have been. We all would have said it on that one.
Okay, this one's worth 5 points and the game. Ready?
Oh, good
This
lord,
one's
let's
special.
go. Let's go.
Wait, first of all, who's winning right now?
I got
Scott, by
4.
far.
Got 3.
4,
Yes.
and Sean has 2.5.
Okay, this is for all of it. All right, ready? I was drafted in 1996, selected 13th overall by Charlotte, but traded shortly after to a team
Charlotte.
and city where I would become a legend.
Ooh, that's not very.
Bro.
That's a hard one.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Number 2, I won 5 championships, all with the same team, never leaving Los Angeles during my 20-year career.
Los Angeles.
Oh. 5 champions.
Here we go. My alter ego was the Black Mamba, and while my game resembled my idol
Bryant?
Michael Jordan, my mindset.
Kobe
Oh
Bryant
my
now?
god, you didn't tell us it was fucking basketball.
I know.
Kobe Bryant now? Oh,
Come on, bro. You can't chase sports on us and not say shit.
bro.
Oh man, I gotta throw the curveball. That one was for Jimmy, man.
That's not a curveball, dude. That's a whole different stadium.
The Black Mamba. Jesus.
Oh man, so all right,
The whole time
was
we're like
it.
LA, we're like, what? There wasn't even a football team in LA in the 90s. Like, what the hell?
Charlotte. I was like, Charlotte? What? Dude.
Scott
Yeah,
wins.
like-
Scott got
Alex,
I
you don't get to
dominated.
make up games anymore.
Okay,
That was
but
epic.
I think, but you know what, Alex? Since I made that intro song for you from scratch for this game, that was a homemade intro song. We now have to do this every once in a while because we're
Was
gonna
that
have to-
fun? Did you guys
we
have
have
a
to make
good
a
time?
video.
That was
That was
fun.
really fun. Next time, don't do the
Yeah.
college questions.
I hope you guys like game.
At least make them last. Don't make them first. Like that's like one of the easy parts. Like take that shit to the end.
Yeah, next time Scott's gonna do it and he can host with his college questions.
You don't want me to be asking questions.
Yeah, that me and Sean will just sit here and stare at.
You guys will sit
Nice.
there.
Hey, Scott, when did you get a job for the Raiders?
I have to get like the old people on, like Jimmy and anybody that's like past the age of like 45.
Yeah, speaking of which, you want to talk about people getting drunk on the pod. There was a fast draft pod. We had Cyborg and we had Jimmy, and they were unhinged.
Oh, I watched that. Yeah, they were, man. They were. Yeah, I never seen Jimmy have cocktails like that, but I'm sure we'll see it again in Vegas.
That was
Oh
great.
yeah. Well, I forgot to get to that. So, for all you guys out there, we are having the Ballsville gathering in Las Vegas on August 29th. That's Labor Day weekend. We're going to do a lot of fun things. Your favorite radio personalities will be out there. Myself, Trader Clem, Alex and the Whiff, Sarah. We'll have C-Bomb. Who else is coming out there? Ken, even though Ken hasn't been around a while, Ken will be out there. Who am I missing? Oh, Jimbo's Bimbos and his wife will be out there.
How would you miss Jimbo's? I mean, he's literally driving across the country with an entire car wrapped in Ballsville.
So, yeah, we're all going to be out there that weekend. So if anybody wants to head out there, get your own travel arrangements. It'll be a good time. Probably going to check out the NFFC on the 29th, the fantasy football.
If you live anywhere between Florida and Vegas, Jimbo can probably pick you up. So just in the holler, you guys can plan it out.
Road trip. You can listen to his hot takes all the way.
Yeah, for sure. And that week, we will not be doing the podcast on Wednesday. We'll be doing it on the 29th, which is Friday.
Friday.
So we're going to do it that day because we're all going to be there. And
do a live one.
Have one big podcast. So I'm hoping other people can make it. It should be a really good time.
We call it a orgy.
We'll probably play some season bets under Ballsville. We'll get it all together, put some bets in. So maybe have a live draft. I know, Sean. Sean, you got like 2 months of detention. You want 3? You want to be expelled. Don't make me hit you over the head with my stick.
We didn't even get to show this one.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Alex. And he's the president, and he's just in the background laughing. Just
All right,
laughing.
you know what? Let's give Sean.
He hires Scott to do the hard stuff.
Let's give Sean something to do. Sean, why don't you let our listeners know where we're at in the triathlon and the big game and our future redraft games that are coming out?
Oh man, you're gonna transition to me as I'm just coming off of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's so great. Oh man, okay. Yeah, guys, everything's going great with our triathlon game. We just finished filling our third of the last leg of 3. So basically we have 2 more left. 14 spots left in each league. So we basically are down to the nitty-gritty. If you haven't jumped in yet, you should get your butts over to one of those other 2. It's either Poseidon or Saturn, and fill up those 2 leagues because we're going to launch them here soon. along with the one that we're about to run here soon for our drawing of Light and Dark that is about to launch in Anubis, is the fourth and final round for Scott, right? That is your last league that just filled.
Yes,
so
sir.
everybody out there, you filled Scott's leagues first, and we know how much you love him.
Right.
Cool.
And I want to
Anubis is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, and I want to give a special thanks to one individual that bought it, was the first player to buy an all 12 triathlons. That's Todd Barber, TB76. I know Ethan was chasing him and wanted to be that first one, but he just didn't get there fast enough. So TB76 is the first one to be in all 12 triathlons. Congratulations to you. Thank you for your support. And we have many others that also bought in.
Ethan,
all
Christopher,
12.
Craig.
Christopher.
Yeah, I can give you a breakdown real quick here. If you just bear with me for 2 seconds, I'll tell you exactly who it is. Cheeky Hobson is in all 12. Todd Barber, as you mentioned. Starry Percussion, which is Chris. Chiefs Life 13, Craig, he's in all 12. And our last and final so far in all 12 is Deegan Ethan.
Yes.
Cool.
I missed one, and the only reason why I missed one so far was because I plan on getting in the last two, but the only reason why I missed the one was because I was on a cruise ship and I had no internet. So should be a lot of fun. Really super excited to get those launched out. And then Sean, when are we going to launch the redraft and the guillotine, the 3 guillotine leagues?
3 guillotine leagues will be sometime within the next few weeks here. Me and Connor just have to get together on setting a time really to launch them out there. We'll probably throw them out there for you guys here in the next few days though, and get them up to sign up. If you already were in them last year, you guys know exactly what we have. We have 2 for 25 and 1 for 50 that we're going to do. There's not any kind of tournament set up for them. We're just doing them as individual leagues, and they'll be managed this year by Connor, since I'm going to be managing my leg of the triathlon side. So he's going to take over the overall management of those leagues, but we'll both be co-commissioned to keep an eye on things for you guys.
Why don't you bring up your ambitions with bracket ball too? Because you wanted to turn that into a thing for next year, right? This is our pilot year for bracket ball.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to keep that cat in a bag for a little while, but Alex just spoiled it for me. So we got a new thing out called bracket ball that I've been working on with Scott. We've got one league out that's 16 people that are kind of our inner circle. If you're not part of it, don't feel like you're left out or anything. We just only had 16 spots, so it's a 16-team league, and it's kind of a 8-week regular season with doubleheader matchups set up, and it goes into a 16-team bracket. It's similar to the triathlon, but a little bit simpler. That was kind of our goal, was to come up with something that was a little bit simpler than the triathlon, but still kind of had similar qualities to it. So that's what we're going to work on. That's going to come out for full launch probably next season. But for now, we got that pilot going on it, and it's going pretty well. So I think it's going to be something we're all going to enjoy.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on at Ballsville. Like we said, new games for you guys. We want to keep it interesting for you guys, and like we always said, we always like your guys' feedback, good or bad. We like to hear from you guys, because you guys what makes us go. You gamers that are very dedicated to our brand and our games. There's you go out in that sleeper chat room, and it's just disgusting with the games and just the boring games and the come join my league for $3, and then they're horrible games. So we really appreciate all your guys' support. So
absolutely, yeah. And the redraft is coming up, Alex. When do you have a launch date yet for redraft on the Ballsville's redraft games?
So yeah, totally. If like you said, where we have 2 halves of a league for the triathlon game, and because of the similarity in the draft styles between those two, although the game itself is completely different, we wanted to see that wind down. But see, now we're at the end of that. We expect to fill that within the next 1 or 2, if not 1 weeks. So I would give it about 2 weeks max. I'm at a point now where everything's kind of calmed down all around me, and the redraft game is about to be rewritten. We're going to open it up to the way that we do the playoff wagering for Dynasty, which is a 6-team playoff. when we rewrite it, you're going to be able to win money before you get to the championship game. And then before week 17, you're going to make the choice of whether or not you want to keep that money or you want to throw it into a pot. And then we're going to have the wagering bonus for people that do wager. We're going to have an overall championship bonus for all the leagues combined. As we fill leagues, we're not going to put a cap on it, but for every surplus that we have from each league, a portion of that is going to go into a growing bonus. And then that bonus is going to be available for the championship, for the wagering bonus, probably a second prize, depending on how many leagues we have, just to keep those great odds and stuff. But it's going to be real exciting, and we're going to kind of nip those little nuances that people weren't so ecstatic about last year. So year 3 is going to be the year for us.
Yep, that's awesome. And and like I said, in the future, we got a lot of big things going on with the website. For some of you new people, I put together, along with JoJo, a tool section on the website where we incorporated not only DFS, which we were very successful with last year. We won a lot of money playing DFS. And also JoJo put his prop betting on the website. So all free of charge. Eventually, we want to we have some kind of subscription base for that stuff because, you're definitely going to win some money doing that. So look for that. And other than that, I don't have anything else except let's get into the Anubis draw here. But before we get into that, don't forget, enter Scott in the chat if you guys just popped in here to get into a chance to win a $7 entry into the big game. Anything, Alex?
I do have a little dynasty update. So we have 32 dynasty leagues between the Heroes and the Dragons of Dynasty. So because we're past the point of dues and we had a player who left multiple leagues, that person left leagues having paid their dues already. So we had 4 people come into those leagues, and then they paid to buy in because it's not like they're going to join the league for free, right? If he hadn't paid his dues, our practice is you come in, you pay 1 year to join as a rebuild, you pay 2 years to join and compete for money. That creates an overlap. So by this guy leaving after he had paid his dues, he didn't want him back, he forfeited them. And somebody coming in and paying those dues again, that created an overlap. So all 4 of those dynasty leagues, Alduin, Tiamat, Deathwing, and Ketchum. All 4 of those leagues are going to have a mini game for their dynasty league. Mini game of best ball, and the winner doesn't have to pay dues next year. Just one of the little perks that we offer for our dynasty games.
So Alex, so actually a buddy of mine, he was actually asked me, longtime buddy that he does me and him run the home league for over 30 years. He was asking about. Asked me the other day if we had any orphans, and I thought we were full, or they were all taken already. Do we have orphans? You said you tell me we have 4.
So we have no orphans. However, I've kind of like blindly kept joining leagues, so I might be open to selling off one of my teams. They're all pretty decent. They all have value somewhere. None of them are shitty, but. We'll talk about that. Our orphan season's over. Everything's closed up unless somebody just has a situation where they leave. And we don't really do startups around this time of year only because we appreciate the people that are with us during the early off season. Those are the diehards, the ones that are active during that time. We want our dynasty leagues to be active all year. So, if we expand, I doubt it comes this year. So we might be past the point of any kind of entry to dynasty leagues right now.
Yeah, if we do expand though next year, because even my buddy said he'd like him and his son want to do a dynasty startup. Are we looking at February to expand if we get the interest? Like I see Nick said he's on there, and I'm sure we can find some other people that if we decide to expand. Is that around February?
So unfortunately, we had to instate a new manager for the Heroes of Dynasty. Otherwise, we might have been open to expanding, both of the Dynasty games, by a couple leagues just to fit in some of the newcomers like Ethan who weren't here during our startup process. That might be in question. It kind of just depends on how the big game finishes up and how the redraft game launches. If we have time, which is, not to jump the gun here, but we're working on ways to find ways to automate what we do now that frees us up to do more. And we're on the horizon of automating a lot of things. And if we're able to get to that point before August, there's a chance that we do add a couple leagues. But that's not great odds, but there's a chance there.
Got you. So yeah, we got big things on the horizon at Ballsville, and like I said, we always appreciate your all support. You guys have been great. So let's get to it. Let's get to where everybody wanted to come to see, and that's the Anubis draw. So anybody that's in Anubis, we're going to draw, and we are going to start right away. We're going to now make sure. I think Sean sent a dark link to the light. So if you haven't joined dark yet, go ahead and join it. And if you end up in dark, you can stay and then you can leave light, just to make a better transitions. Because right when this podcast's over, I'll go in and move the set everybody up in their right draft positions. And it'll just be easier if everyone's in the room. So
jump in there now, guys.
Yep. So anyone that's new to this Shauna wheel, we are going to spin the wheel. We are going to go 12 light and then 12 dark. So, and then 11 light, 11 dark, all the way down to 1. So that's how we're going to do it. And we got the big, beautiful Shauna wheel there. So when we're ready, if there's no other questions, we're going to spin, and this will be for 12 light.
Here we go.
Nice.
Sticky picky. Sticky picky.
Sticky picky. Getting the 12 spot. Look at that. I love it. All right.
So this will be this now will be 12 dark. Looks like, is that K Doggy Dog?
K Doggy Dog.
K Doggy
Trevor.
Dog. Okay, so there's the 12 holes. So now we're gonna go 11 light. We're gonna go right back. Right next to Sticky Picky.
Light.
We got Smackdown MGD. Okay, he's down at 11. Now we'll go 11 dark. And there's Chris. Sorry for dark.
There you go.
I love that. Put that dark and light.
Light.
You got a newbie, big pug.
I got a little pug.
All right, now we're going to 10.
This is a family show.
Going to 10 dark.
When did pug get dirty?
Dark.
Zubakis.
Zoobs.
The man of the wild frontier.
We got to have him back on, man. I miss Jeffrey.
Yeah, Zoobs needs to be on.
Yeah, his season's going to slow down too, so he'll be more available.
9 light.
Light.
Is that Cheeky? Cheeky Hobson.
Cheeky.
Ethan almost called that.
All right, 9 dark.
Dark.
Zacho, 18.
Did you say Zacho?
It is Zacho, yes.
I love it.
Exactly what it said.
Oh, man. Which one are we on?
We are on 8 light. We got a new player. It's NZ Ranger.
Nice. And he was asking about dropping his recruiting links. If you're in an active league, we don't care if you recruit players from that league. And if you want to go to the Discord, you have access to all of the players. There's a channel in there for you to go drop your leagues, and we don't discriminate.
Exactly. All right, we'll go 8 dark. Made Man 91.
Welcome.
Okay, we are now 7 light. It's like C-Bomb 18.
Con or.
That is Mr. Con.
Yeah. Not Con-er.
The dark side.
Dark.
That's me.
Yeah, that tracks.
Me. I was hoping to get a little higher. Too many,
Sean can help you with that.
Too many back. Yeah.
Best joke of the night.
All right. 6 light.
Light.
Grizzy.
Is it Grizz?
Grizzy.
All right. 6.
That's not Grizz Tony, is it?
I don't know.
No.
Is
No.
it? A
It's
different Grizz.
I think it's
Oh,
different.
welcome. No, welcome. Couple newcomers.
Yep. So this will be 6 dark. He's gonna snipe me. Oh God, not Tyler.
PB-17.
Bad.
Barber.
Dad.
PB-76.
You don't like him drafting next to you?
Yeah, I don't like Top Barber next to me. So all
Yeah,
right.
he knows how to draft.
He knows what he's doing. So we got the top. We're in the top 5 now. We're going light 5.
Light.
Chiefs light.
Craig.
Chiefs light.
All right. 5.
You wanted tonight.
Dark.
Max Geo.
Max Geo. I think that might be another newcomer.
No, he's been in a few
I
leagues.
think his name in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he's been he's been
couple
quite
times.
a bit. All right, 4 light. Top 4 now.
Light.
Corn husking hog. Interesting. Okay, 4 dark. Lynn JM.
Nice.
All right, we're in the top 3 quarterback ranges. 3 light. D-Gen Ethan.
Light.
There he is.
Deegan Ethan.
game.
I thought it was the Genethan.
So him and Cussin are on
That's
the other
good.
side of each other. Him and Chris are on the other side. So no more fab trading. 3 dark. Ooh, rotten one.
Dark.
Oh, that is
Oh.
really
New
perfect.
player.
The rotten one on dark.
Right? 2 dark. The 3 dark, huh?
All right, top 2.
Oh, man. I'm up there.
Still in there.
Light.
Oh.
Wes. Alan.
Oh, there he goes. Wesley.
Hey, so happy.
All right, so we're dark 2.
I think I'm right next to Ethan, huh?
D-Gauge 20. D-Gauge
Nice.
20. Okay, so it looks like Sneaky Bull and Madowski got the top 2. This is light. Or top 1. This is light.
Light.
Madowski.
Madowski.
Or Dowski, sorry.
I drafted next to him in the last
That's
draft,
right.
I think.
And Sneaky Bull, this is Zubikis' guy, and they're both in the same league. So,
Dark.
Sneaky Bull.
I just want to give props out to what was his name? Dekalki. Zalki. He's been tagging for me in Minerva because the person next to me doesn't want to tag, and he's been very nice and tagging me every time it's my turn. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so, like we always tell you guys, please be considerate and tag the next person. Sometimes if you don't tag someone, they're not looking at their phone all the time. And even though we're on 4-hour timers, most of us, if we get tagged right away, we're drafting in the first, within 20 minutes. So just makes the draft go a little more smoother and nobody gets timed out. And then instead of
Sure.
and if you're not going to be around your computer, you're going to be out of town or something, please set a queue. We're only 15 rounds, so you don't have to set that big of a queue.
Yeah, I try to tell people you're doing yourself a favor because the sooner they pick, the sooner it gets back to you. It takes 2 seconds, saves hours.
Yes. So that wraps up our drawing. Like I said again, if you're in, you can either stay in the league you're in, both of them, or you can check out of the one and stay in the one that you're in, and then when the podcast is done, I'll put everybody where they're at, and we'll start rolling this draft sometime tonight. So Obviously, the timer won't start because it'll be in sleep mode, so you can still draft, and then it'll start up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anyone that hasn't wrote Scott in the chat room, please do, and we will spin you a chance to get a $7 big game.
Let's go.
We'll give you
We got
guys
17 entries in here right now.
how many?
17.
17.
Oh, that's good.
Well, 3 of us
Good.
in the room are here, so that's pretty much exact.
So naturally, we have 17 likes. Oh no, we have 5 guys. What are you doing?
What? You guys
You
just
know,
put
you
thumbs up.
Man.
Should we just not even do that?
You
So,
can
see, if we don't get those
draft
likes,
for
up, guys,
free.
we're not going to do this. We're just going to sit here and make you guys listen to us ramble for the next 10 minutes.
I know.
I think we ought to start giving away a free game every time we hit the amount of people to likes in the room.
Yeah, and I know we didn't do trade talks tonight. We'll promise we will get them on next week. We'll do trade talks next week.
You heard it. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to promise it.
I'm gonna promise.
Look,
Promise.
everybody misses the video. We need the intro video for Trade Talks.
So
I miss it.
We will do trade talks next week right after intros. That's going to be, we'll do intros, we'll do NFL talk, and we'll get right into the trade talks. So we will,
Let's do it.
put that.
Excellent.
All right. Are we ready for this?
Let's roll.
You never
Here
can
we
be
go.
ready.
Who's going to get the free entry today?
Oh,
We just didn't have time for trade talks. We had 2 hours of prep, and we had all.
Whoa!
All right, Trevor.
That is K Doggy Dog.
That's K Doggy Dog.
Yes, sir.
Right. And Alex, how can Trevor collect his free buy-in?
Well, you can wait for me to come and DM you when I get caught up on all the messages that are on my phone right now. But if you want, you can go to the website, ballsvillegame.com, go to the big game, pick one of the leagues. We are currently we're on League 5 or 4, one of those, but we have already drafted League 7. That was a fast draft. So join one of those leagues. Just mention your free entry, and I know who you are, so we'll get you situated in there. Otherwise, I'll shoot you a DM when we get to it.
Yep. So yeah, next week we hope to have somebody on. If you haven't followed him on Twitter, I think his handle is DMike Media. DMike Media. He's a friend of Jimbo Bimbo's. He does a lot of podcasting, and he seems like he's pretty big in the fantasy community. So we're gonna have him on and pick his brain and get some. So bring your fantasy questions for this guy. He'll help us break down some trade talks next week, and it should be another fun podcast next week. But like I said, we had a lot of prep tonight with the videos. Sorry again, we couldn't get the trade talks in, but Scott, will promise next week. And yes, Ethan, the show is over. I have to still go to work and put this draft together so you guys, you sickos, can start drafting.
And I still have to spend the next 2 hours in detention.
You're on the verge of getting expelled, sir.
Oh man! One more time. Here it goes.
There it is. Good shot.
Oh God, it's awful.
Yeah.
You guys look great.
So yeah. So like I said, I'm glad to be back. It's football 24/7 from here on out. Like I said, Ballsville is going downhill right now. We are just snowballing, and like we always said, thank you guys for your support. We really appreciate it. For my co-host Trader Clem, for our producer Sarah M21, and for El Presidente Wes Lexon Sleeper, I'm Run the Hurry Up. I am your host. Until next week, folks, we are out.
That's a wrap.